Okay. Who won the Leagues Cup? I told you. Did you watch that final?
I did not watch it live because I was with my kids at a thing, but I've seen it. Yes. And Columbus Crew. Surprising. I mean, so the interesting thing is that the MLS teams did really well. They eliminated all the Mexican teams. It was an all MLS final. So that's pretty impressive. Although, this whole thing about where they are in the season, right? So they're not really in midseason form. And they also have to all come to the United States, which seems a little weird, right? Like there's no such thing, why in the Leagues Cup can't MLS teams go to Mexico?
Yeah.
Right. That's weird. But anyway, that's that. We
Cartels,
don't make those rules.
I mean, I have no idea. Because
but in any case, MLS teams got through the final, and probably the best team on either side. I mean, certainly on the Eastern side, you could use Columbus and Cincinnati and Miami. And then on the West side, it's LA and LA.
Yeah.
So, two of the best teams got through, right? Makes no sense.
So then we reopen the MLS season against LA Galaxy.
I just want to say about that final. Did you see the final?
I did not.
So Hugo Lloris, who's the goalkeeper for LAFC.
Yeah.
Right. So did you see this, Carmen?
I did not see it, but you know how I feel about goalkeeper mistakes.
Well, here's the thing. So it's very late in the game. It's 1-1. So Columbus scored first, and I think late in the first half. And then LAFC equalized midway through the second half. So it was 1-1 for a long time. And it was like the 93rd minute. It was still 1-1, all still to play for. Columbus has the ball out wide. It's Cucho, and he whips in a really good cross. I mean, one thing I have to say, if you watch Cucho, right, and the difference between Pineda and, let's say, Wilfred Nancy. So we had a GG and whatever. There's so many people, and Pineda's system is like, I talked about it as bubble hockey, right? You can't go out of your your lane. What Cucho has the freedom. He drifts out wide all the time, and he crosses. And you might say, well, that's crazy because he should be the guy at the end of the cross. Yeah. But they just do different things. And anyway, in this case, he drifted out wide. He got the ball. He whipped in a cross, right? And two guys were running in the middle. Nobody touched the ball, and it just went straight in the far post. As a goalkeeper, you cannot let that go straight in. You got to stay in the middle as long as possible, but you still have to be able to get there if nobody gets that touch, because they were running on. So it was like, were they going to get the touch or not?
Right.
Yeah.
You can't let it go straight in.
Yeah. In like the championship level.
I think Hugo Lloris,
you're going to get a few chances if you
7 years ago doesn't let that goal in. That's, that looked like, Guzan now, Hugo Lloris now. Like,